Hello, everybody. I'm not sure how long I'll be on, but what I decided to do is I thought about my stupid iTube wiring that I had. I was like, you know what? I've got like all these other sockets sitting around. So what I did is I kind of used one of the other sockets that I had sitting around to make sure that I could at least get the what you might call it, these ferrules onto the pins. What I also did is I made a little color code so I can tell which pin is what, and the pins are marked too, like on the inside of this thing. I'm not sure you can see that. This camera's terrible. I'm thinking about getting a GoPro, but holy cow, are they expensive? I guess they're expensive because they're good. Okay, before I continue, I guess I should mention that you should not see, not see, you should not do any of the things that you're seeing here because it involves potentially dangerous current and electronics and other things. So this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's get my soldering iron over here. See how many colors that I wind up finding in my stash. It's annoying. I need to wrap this wire up so it's not going everywhere. I couldn't wait to come out here and work on this stuff today. There's been so much crap happening lately in general. Anyway, if you're overseas listening to this, interesting time to be an American right now, just to put it very lightly. Anyway, I'm going to continue saying what I think is right. I'm going to continue speaking my mind. I don't know where this is going, but they'll have to shut me up. All right. Where is my tube? Oh, yeah. Looky here. I got a new old stock. Hope it's new old stock. I didn't check the interior of the box. Sometimes these radio repair guys would put a old tube in a. Oh, it's Sylvania. That's a brand spanking new tube. Yeehaw. I kind of hate to say this, but we sure throw away an awful lot of those tube boxes because we use hundreds of tubes a year. And I was like, I should try to make artwork out of them. I'd put them out in the street for people to get for free. And there's just so much of this stuff that still exists out there. Okay, red equals red. Good. Well, we got a green. Where's green? Is it green? No, it's green. There's no green. Green. Blue. I don't have gray. All right, I need to write this out because there's something stupid that happens to my brain when I work on electronics. Okay. Eliminate all this shit. That's what equals blue. Okay. Okay, red is going to equal red. White is going to equal sort of black, yes. Okay. What can be gray? Purple. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? This is why I should not be doing this crap live because I'm overthinking this. Hold on a minute. Then I get to act like a fool out of all of you. All right, scratch this. Scratch this. You all get to see that I really don't know what I'm doing. That pen is dead. Maybe it's not. Maybe the cardboard doesn't like it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so blue. Can't write anymore. Blue equals green. And brown is going to be orange. Gray is going to be purple. What color am I missing here? Well, red, obviously I have a red wire already, is red. And I'm missing black. Black could be white. This pen's disgusting. It's like covered in goo. All right, does that make sense? Old. Yes, it does. All right, my devious little plan might work after all. By nature, I will always choose the most redneck way possible to repair things. And I can say that kind of thing because I'm from that part of the country originally. And I did lots of boisterous redneck things. All right. Blue is going to equal green. I'm trying to remember, does it all have to be pointing? Let me aim the camera. It's a bad angle. Let me make sure I've got all the stuff that I need. Yes, I got the collar there, so this can come around and snap back in there. And then I can put the phenolic disc. Where's the phenolic disc? Oh, it's up here. I want to have it ready. Okay, so blue equals green. About to run out of my solder. Giant, huge thing of solder. I was like, I'll never run out of that. Wrong. I ran out of it in about a year. I think it's because I restored obnoxious amount of radios. Okay. You know what? I need something to hold that. That'd make my life a little bit easier. There. That box will do just fine. Come on. Crow has an opinion. Oh, goody. That's going to be just fine. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. This is gray one. Gray is supposed to be the new purple. Fine. Hope everybody's doing okay who's on watching. I know that some parts of the country are freezing cold. I haven't experienced anything remotely close to real cold in a real long time. So I'd probably shrivel up and blow away or something because I just... Yeah, this is one of the reasons when I look at some of these pre-war Zeniths, it's like, man, crumbly rubber wire, and I know it's going to be a problem. Sorry for flipping everybody the bird. I'm doing a little bit of finger gymnastics to get this in the right position. And this other wire is fighting me. I've got to make sure it's facing the inside so it'll fit back in the... All right, get off of there. Ouch, 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 ouch. Whew. Okay. Wire number 2. All right, so red. I won't do red yet. Red's too obvious. Brown is going to be orange. Okay, brown. Let's take the brown out. Ouch, that was still hot. And for your information, I've been to the emergency room quite a few times over the years. Not as much as I used to. Sure did when I was in college. When I was in college, I went to this little art school that no longer exists anymore. But anyway, I worked in a hardware store. And I had to go downstairs and like fix people's windows, rescreen their windows, sharpen their lawnmower blades, you know, the whole 9 yards. And they had a glass cutting machine in there, and that thing was a piece of shit. I told the boss that. It was cheap. never replaced it. I'd cut the glass wrong and shatter. One day it did that, and I had a piece just go slice right in my arm, and I held the, I don't know, still got the scar from that one. That's when I decided maybe I should continue on with my education, which wound up with me getting a degree in something that I wound up doing nothing with, but it helped me get my foot in the door. Okay. It's getting easier now since there's less crap in the way and I can see more what I'm doing. Sure hope this is going to fit back in there. Big doings happening over at our museum tonight. It's going to be a rock studio, like a rock station. Having a big to-do over there. I went over there and helped them clean up a little bit. It's times like these where your community is important. It's like you can doom scroll all day, which is easy to do, but sometimes it's beneficial to kind of like set back for a little bit and just enjoy your life situation. It's easier said than done. All right, well, I think that is just about good and ready to put back into the little thing. And while I'm in here, I should see what that resistor measures. Back up, camera. By the way, if you work on electronics at any length, spend money on a good meter. The Fluke resistors, I think, okay. It's supposed to be a 1 meg resistor. It's measuring about 1 meg. Please fit in here. I'll be so upset if it doesn't. Okay. What's pin 1 on these big pins? I think pin 1 usually starts with the biggest pin, which is the arrow. I'm not sure if this coordinates with the pins of the tube. It should. It makes sense. So I'm going to guess it's probably, my assumption would be correct. Gotta feed this cat. Hold on a second. He's meowing at me. It's our neighborhood stray cat that I've been feeding for 12 years. Wakey. Here, Wakey. Oh. Meow. Oakley dokley. Okay, big pins. Where's the big pins? There's the big pins. There's 1 and 2. 1, 2. Please work. Weird electric van just pulled up. I guess most of our delivery vehicles are going electric now. Sorry, I'm just like thinking about this. I'm like, how am I supposed to line this up? Aha! Get in there. Now, I'm tempted just to leave it like that, because I mean, that's. I'm afraid if I try to pull this out, that they're not going to stay in there. Nope, they're not. I think this is going to have to be okay. I'll leave a note. If someone replaces the tube, they're going to need to pull off the pins. Truth of the matter is that most people that get these things from us, they're like turning the shelf queens, especially these big Zeniths. Lord have mercy, everyone loves Zenith. I mean, I like Zenith too, but some people go overboard and just, that's the only, I just realized something. I did not put the new tube in there. Well, I'm just going to have to do exactly what I just said. I just have to pull this out of here. Such a freaking moron. No, not a big deal. Let's line these up. Where is my arrow? It's hard to see with this cabling on there. There it is, arrow there. There they are. I mean, my grippy things. My neighbor and his hybrid Toyota Camry. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Trying not to mess this up. Okay. Having self-doubts. Okay, get off there. Oh, this is painful. It's like, don't break anything. That's why I should never congratulate myself on anything. It's like, ha ha, I got this nipped in the bud, boys. It's like, just kidding. All right. Ooh, that even looks better. What I should do is while I'm in here, let's wrap it up a little bit. Get this ugly looking tape off of here. Don't fucking bust the tube either. I was hoping to have this thing done by tomorrow, but that ain't gonna happen. I think I'll take it in, work on it at the museum, because I'll have most of it done. It's mostly cosmetics and stuff. Okay, once again, let's do the same thing. And now that I've done it once, that's where that thing is here. Line it up with the arrow. There we go. Good tight fit. Voila. The iTube has a new umbilical cord, my least favorite thing. So let me put this over here, far away from my clumsy hands. And I'm going to get the radio chassis over here. All right, buddy boy, back up. God, this camera sucks. Is there any way to back up? No. All right, I'm definitely going to get that fancy camera. I'm going to get one of those, whatchamacallit cameras, GoPros. All right, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to yank all the old wire out. Let me turn this around so it's facing the sun so you can see it more readily. I'll temporarily move the camera. Someone's a yappy little dog is down there. Oh yeah, the other thing I need to do on this is I need to replace the not replace, I need to put a fuse in it. And more specifically, coming off of the plates of the rectifier 6X5, so that if it decides to go kablooey, which is what they love doing, then I'll be darned. It'll blow the fuse instead. That's the idea anyway. Okay, let's put, now of course the other more difficult thing you can do, which would be the right thing to do, is you replace it with a 5U4. All right. Get on in there, you. Jesus, get in there. Come on. Just coming out the wrong way. Crap. All right, let me try something else. Just making one big mass of wire. Should know better. I've done electrical work in my house. You stick all your wires together, and I can tell I just cut way too much wire. I don't need this much wire. It's a huge waste, actually, but whatever. I can reuse it. Let's put it towards the top. All right. Oh boy. What a mess. Let me get my new chart over here to indicate what color code lines up with what color. Come on, camera. Yeah, this camera's awful. I'm sorry, guys. Told the museum guys I'm going to get a GoPro, and then after that, we're maybe going to use it there. We can use it for doing some live events there. Be back in just a second. That's my audio cable.
That was Owen Temple with Backstar. And Quit Thinking from Chris Castle, Justin Townsend, Hard Living, and Listen to Williams at the start of that set with How Much Did You Get for Your Soul? East Tennessee's own WDEX presents Tennessee Shines with WDG in downtown Knoxville, Wednesday night, February 11th, featuring Shadowgrass, Tidal Bay Road, and the Asheville Mountain Boys. Tickets available and at the Tennessee Theater Box Office. Tennessee Shines is a live radio broadcast supported.
It's definitely blue. These colors have faded so badly. That's got to be the gray.
This is Nina here with you tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. I got music from the Asheville Mountain Boys coming right up. They'll be part of that lineup from Tennessee Shines in February on the 11th. Here's their take on the Flying Burrito Brothers Concept Center. Right here
It's a nice noise, ain't it? It's like fine crystal. Sorry. Come on now, behave yourself. One down. All right. This next one, black. Does it got a chassis ground? I bet it does. Only got to find my flashlight. Yep. That's the ground. Easy enough. I can find another ground for that to go to. It doesn't necessarily need to go exactly there. Go black being white, the new color. I just remembered something. It's Friday, which means I can have one of my fake beers. I quit drinking about 2 years ago, but I still like the taste of beer, so luckily there's a good quantity of non-alcoholic beers that don't taste like piss water. That's good too. It's a porter. It's like a missed opportunity. They're saying that the amount of people drinking alcohol is the lowest it's been in like almost 50 years or something crazy like that. Or like drinking has dropped by some insane quantity. And I have a few theories about why that is. I think partially because there's a lot of people that during the pandemic, when everything was really awful and scary, they, including myself, started, drinking a little bit more because it was like, what the fuck's happening? A lot of people wound up developing a habit. And now there's a lot of people that are undoing that habit. And there are, frankly, there's other things available. And they're sold all over the place here. Sold all over the place here in California. That's as far as I'll go. But okay, I've got 2 down. Get my pen out so I can mark these off. So I have to get the nasty gooey pen again. Okay, so I got the purple. And I got the, obviously the white. Where's red? I don't know what is up with red wiring insulation from this time period. It just literally melts. Let me get the light down here so you can see it. Like it just turns into like, that almost looks like paint. If I can focus in on it. No, I can't really get it that well. That's what I get for just not doing the right thing and just getting a good camera to start with. Sorry, shaking. Take my head off because I keep on with my bill. Pretty gross, like that rubber insulation just melted all over this contact here. It is going to get relocated to a new contact that does the same connectivity. Huh. Red. Brown, 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 brown. There's brown. Where's brown going? Brown appears to be going to the end of this dog bone resistor. I'm terrible with my resistor codes. I never memorized them because I didn't start working on electronics. So I was considerably older. But I know that when you read these dog bone resistors, you say BED, which means body, end, dot. The body will be brown, the end is black, and the dot is green. Kind of glad I'm getting this done. I was like kind of putting off doing this because it's annoying. Crap, keep knocking the camera. It don't need to be that long. I don't know how I feel about that. Found this group online. They have a bunch of vintage synthesizers. Some British band called Snapped Ankles. They're great. My wife's car is singing. Shit. I want a stick. I'll make you a stick. All right, well, the eye tube's wired in. Let me look under here a little bit. What else needs to be done while I'm in here? First of all, more light. Whoops. Part of the joy of using a Zenith is this giant weight mechanism. If you want to make that feel even nicer, you give it a little bit of oil. Minding not to get any on the belt. Nice. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing that is weird. It shouldn't be touching anything. See if any fuse holders. If I don't, I'll do it tomorrow at the museum. I got tons of holes drilled in this so I can mount one. I do. Gross overkill fuse holder. I'm going to use it. I don't care. Question is, do I have any more? Oh, I do. I have a slow blow fuse. Okay, I'm going to use this old guy. I'm going to put it right up here. Right near the rectifier. Now, I'm trying to remember. Wait, that's not the rectifier. The rectifier's down this way. That's the output too. It's down here. And what I need to do is look up. I can't remember what the pinout of that is. Whoops. I'm filming my own thing. Okay. 6X5. Nope, not 6X8. 6X5. 6X5 rectifier. Full wave rectifier. Camera's impossible to use. Okay, so what I want is probably heater and plates. It's going to be pins number 3 and 5. 3 and 5 plates. 1. It's easy. These 2 wires right here, you see red wires? That's my plates. Okay, that's where the fuse needs to go. That screw. I think I could put something bigger than that on there. So yes, the entire weight of the radio working is hinged on this tiny little puny screw. Whatever, I'm trying to put it back together again. Crap. Need more nuts and bolts. There we are. Will it go through? Yeah, it'll work. starting to doubt myself now. Can I actually solder onto these? That's what I would like to do, ideally. You know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the fuse in tomorrow. Got plastic modern fuse holders, but I do want to fire this thing up. I want to see if the iTube at least has life, and that it is orientated properly. All right, guys, I'm going to have to cut this. Looks like we're almost at the hour mark, but we'll see if this iTube at least works. It's hard to tell because the sun's shining right at it. But oh, there we go, firing the hole. Ah, there it goes. And it's upside down. Okay, I need to twist it around. It's getting bright too. Come on now. Okay. You can see the iTube is good and bright, and the camera's not cooperating. All right, well, anyway, yes, we have a good, glowing, strong iTube. All the rotten wiring in the set has been replaced. Tomorrow I'm going to put a fuse in it so that if the 6X5 decides to go kablooey, it won't take out the power transformer. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.